Yes, sir. What's up? Let me get this shared up a few places here. For sure. Let's do it, right? Get this shared up here in a few places. I don't know why X is acting up for me, right? I don't know. But, hmm, that's interesting. Hmm. Did I do everything right? I don't know. Hmm. I'll have to check it, right? Okay, it looks good now. It looks good. Let's see. No fault, y'all. Let me post that real quick and see what that do. All right. And then let me see if I can get this pinned to my page real quick. And I'll be off to the races. Feel me? Yep, we good on that tip. We good on that tip. All right. Yes, sir. Um, plug up my laptop real quick because I need to keep all my devices charged. Sir. Yes, I do. Keep all devices charged. Let me set up this real quick. My bad, y'all. There we go. Okay, Ed, what up? What up? What up, Ed? What's going on, my guy? What's the deal? You feel me? What's the deal, Ed? Good morning, Harry Potter. What's up? Appreciate it, Ed. I don't know if y'all. I hope y'all caught the play yesterday, man. Show dropped a banger in that motherfucker. That was the first thing when I did the live yesterday. I mean, that's the only play that I posted yesterday. But I hope y'all got up with it. That was that double there for that was a plus 950 right there. So shit, we cashed that. We cashed that motherfucker with ease, right? And I didn't post the rest of them. Yeah, for sure. I didn't post the rest of them, but it was we went over that in the live stream. You know what I'm saying? We took the 12 and a half rebounds, points plus rebounds, right? We took the 10 rebounds. We took the 8 rebounds. No, that was the double double. We took the 8 rebounds. Yeah, so I actually played the double double twice. I ain't gonna lie. I played that shit again after he was ruled out. But just anticipating. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the injury report just does the trick for us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and like I said, you gotta make sure you follow me on Tails and stuff like that. I'm not gonna post a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna post a lot, but I will post. I will post some. You know what I'm saying? I do have some supporters too as well. So it is what it is, right? And then, like I say, with Tails here, you can follow a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Not just me. You know what I'm saying? You can just you can hit the explore tab and you just gone, right? So Andrew Nimhart, people just posting bets of all different categories. You know what I'm saying? All different sports and all different. And then you could just follow people for free, whatever you want to do, right? This ain't no bullshit feed or nothing like that. This is all sports feeds and stuff like that. And you can check your leaderboards and stuff like that, see what's going on with your leaderboards and stuff. I'm never make the leaderboard or nothing like that. But guess what? I mean, just on a profit standpoint, I mean, it was only one play. Like if you hit a nice little banger or something, you can get up there, right? So I did slide in right there with that one, with just that one play, right? I didn't put the rest of the plays up there, but you know, it shows your unit profit and things of that nature when it comes to that, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I slid in right there on number 5. You know what I'm saying? So that's encouraging. You know, you can check guys who's on the heater. You know what I'm saying? You can check people who's on the heater. That's the top 10 people that's on the heater right now. Long shots, top 10 people right there that hit maybe a long shot just for yesterday, or that's this week, right? That's this week. They put me right there. That's nice. Trending, people that are trending. A lot of the same people are always trending because they be banging out plays. And then the guys that get the most likes, the people, because you got girls there too, right? So this is not just a male thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all good at the end of the day. So, you know, I encourage you to, you know, take a look at that. Free money. You know, always do your research behind people picks. It's called tails. You can tell them. Make sure you telling me. Make sure you follow me. I got links all over the place. Okay. Injury report. That's where we make our bread and butter at, right? At the end, like I said, you know I'm betting against the injury report, so it's going to be important to follow me there. It's going to be important to follow me there, just so you could, you know, if I'm say it right. I'm gonna tell you if how I'm feeling. Like let's see, I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling about a play. You know, I gotta do more of that, but I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling about a play. Right here, I said Wendell Carter popped up on the injury report, taking a stab here, hoping he's ruled out. I'm not really letting you know I'm gambling, right? Risky play, take what you like. Look at his baselines or even his rebound ladder, right? That's where we went, man. I should have laddered his points too. I should have just got all that money. That shit was too free, right? So, you know, sometimes it don't work like that. I'm not an expert. Let's go. Injury report, right? So, Buddy Hill. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay. So, Nurkic, probable. Ace Bailey, questionable. Dean Wade, stress out. Jaylen Brown, doubtful. You know that's the big news across the industry. So it is what it is with that situation. Sam Hauser, questionable. Nimhard is questionable. Okay, Mathurin still out. Philly yet to submit back-to-back. Okay, and Toronto yet to submit back-to-back. I think I heard whispers of Poto being back. Either way it go. Long story short, if you want to run to it right now, they just beat them. I know Max is good for a back-to-back, but I like the Embiid points here. Excuse me. Brooklyn, yet to submit, back-to-back for them. Excuse me. Washington, doubtful. Brandon Williams, doubtful. We know Anthony Davis is out. They're going to revert back to that being ass versus big. So it is what it is. Reeves out. Sacramento, I think they're on the back-to-back, yet to submit. I think. I don't know. Really. Bridges, probable. Colin Sexton, questionable. And then we get Kalkbrenner is back today. So that, you know, that's the main reason why you got that's the main reason why we got the 8.5 rebound line for Diabate. And he's going up against Zubac, who's been kind of weird the last 2 games. But Kawhi Leonard is questionable. Derrick Jones Jr. is out. Right? So it is what it is. Okay. Just a brief go round here, right? Just a brief go round here. Like, then I'm gonna tell you my thoughts, and then y'all catch me on the internet, right? So I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on some of these plays, some of these games, and shit like that. Y'all catch me on the internet. Let's see if we can cut these videos down, because I do have things I need to do. Let me see here. 1 second. Okay. So, Keontae George. I love the spot for Keontae George. I love the spot for both backcourts, okay? Well, I'm going to sum it up like that. If I could go over here and take a look at some cheat sheets and just, you know, let you know, right? So, like, I can go position-wise here. First of all, this is team, right? Team-wise. You look over here. This is Utah Jazz. Devis versus position. Every ass, right? Green. Okay? Now, positionality, point guards, points. This is on the season. I can filter it last few weeks and stuff like that, but I don't have a lot of time for that. I already letting you know that they're not good defensively. We already know this. So assists, 3-point attempts, 3-pointers made. Then you got Cleveland, 3-pointers made. They can give up the 3-pointers made to the point guard position. So Darius Garland and the kid, these guys can potentially go back and forth, stuff like that. I don't know what's gotten into him the last few games, but we like to see that volume come up for Keontae George. If you feel like the volume is there, the 2.5 threes, I like it. Since about the 1.5 threes as a parlay piece, it's a yes, right? Cody Williams, I'm not fucking with him at all. Laurie Marketing, I can see him hitting his threes. And then Yusuf Nurkic. So, I like to bet on assists and peripherals and things like that. Yusuf Nurkic just missed a game. I think he should be ready to go today. He's been scoring, right? If you want to look at that 1-3, bringing somebody out the paint like Jared Allen, I can see him hitting that 1-3. You'll get that at plus 140. He's over this line in 6 of his last 10 games and 6 of his last 8, truth be told. The assists, we know he's got a decent basketball IQ where he can make the right pass coming off the rebounds. Speaking of rebounds, I do think he can get to his rebound prop. I ain't even gonna lie, I think he gets to his rebound prop. Bigger body down there. I'll tell you what. I won't take the under on his rebound prop. I won't take the under, but being that big body down there, I seen Jared Allen get moved out the way a few times when he goes up against some of those bigger guys. Last 2 games, Nurkic has faced these guys here. He's hit his assist prop. He hit his rebound prop. You can look at his rebounds, assists, PRAs. You can look at that as well. And if you're feeling froggy, you get 2 threes for him at plus 700, man. Straight up, right? Plus 700. You get 2 threes for him. 1 3 at plus 140. He's hit 2 threes in 4 of his last 6 games, bro. Straight up. You could take the 1, you could take the 2. Hopefully, he hit the 1 for you, so you don't lose nothing. Or depending on how you split your unit. But at the end of the day, I'm taking a stab at the 2. I am, straight up. I could even come over here and look at the cheat sheet and filter it to the center position here. Bang, right? So 3-pointers made. I mean, when you sitting at on the season, you sitting at 19. I mean, it is what it is, right? Other guys you'll have that'll be able to stretch the floor. From that 5 spot, Kevin Love, he can stretch the floor from that 5 spot. He doesn't have lines out right now. And Filipowski, they can stretch the floor from that 5 spot. Wonderful matchup for Garland. The backcourts, both backcourts, good matchup for both backcourts. When you're taking a look at how and where these guys are giving it up here, you can take a look at the defensive shot profile. We on Game Day Insights right now. Pull up 3-point attempts. Here is Utah number 7. Catch and shoot 3-point attempts. Utah number 1. Catch and shoot, right? Corner 3-point attempts. Utah number 1, right? Above the break. 3-point attempts. Utah number 12. Long story short, those are attempts. They're not makes, right? Those are attempts. So the 3 ball will be there for guys like Darius Garland versus Utah. Even if you want to shake them down, you're gonna get his 2.5 threes at good plus money at BetMGM plus 140, right? FanDuel down at plus 118, being sharp right now. You go up to BetMGM, and if you want to take that 3. The 3 threes, get your money's worth, right? Underdog, plus 143. That's probably a nice multiplier, or whatever case may be. But if you want to take his threes, go and get your money worth. Point guards are over this line in over 4 of their last 5 games versus this team. Donovan Mitchell, his old team, whatever you want to do with him, of course, right? He's been on a tear right now. He's averaging 30 points in his 5 games. Over 30 points in his last 5 games. He's been getting busy. The assists are in play. This game makes for a decent same game parlay atmosphere. Sam Merrill has been on fucking fire, right? 4 for 9, 5 for 7, 6 for 10, 5 for 11, 5 for 3, 5 for 6. From the threes, I just showed you. He's going to fit the build, right? I just showed you. Above the break, three-point attempts, they 12. Corner three-point attempts, they're number 1. Catch and shoot three-point attempts, they're number 1. Pull up three-point attempts, this defense is number 7. All that being said is they're giving up the attempts. Now you gotta hope the motherfuckers make it, right? So, that's just what it is anyway. Evan Mobley, don't know how I feel about his points prop. I need to see a little bit more here. But can he get there? Yes, he can get there, right? Is he going to get there? Am I going to bet it? I don't know, right? Jared Allen, he's been on the tear for the rebounds. He's due to sell, right? Rebounds sitting at 8.5 right now. He's due to sell. He's got double-digit rebounds at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you take the over on him, I hope he don't sell. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Double-doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4 double-doubles in his last 6 games. You'll get a double-double for him at plus 145. And then for Nurkic, you'll get a double-double for him at plus 140. Okay, so good plus money across the board there, right? So it is what it is, okay? Philly, Toronto. Let me see here. I don't know what was it? Let me see something real quick. So, ankle. I don't know what's the status of RJ Barrett. I don't know if he's sitting out because it was the front end of a back-to-back versus the same team. I don't know. That could be the scenario. But at the end of the day, here, at the end of the day, we get ready to jump right into it. So, neither one of these teams submitted the injury report or whatever the case may be. People thought, including myself, I chalked that shit up yesterday, Tyrese Maxey points, and then boom, here he goes. He goes right out there and gets busy, right? So he ended up covering his points, not covering his threes. Like I said, back-to-back versus this team here. Back-to-back versus the same team. So the fourth game for these guys, and the third game, 3 games of 4 nights. This is a back-to-back 3 games and 4 nights, right? You can see it right here. The 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, right? So they play in the 11th and the 12th and the 9th. So, Embiid didn't play. Maxey numbers are in play. Edgecombe, the parlay piece, 1.5, 3, I like it. Paul George didn't play last game, so he'll be needed here. And Joel Embiid, right? I took his points over, win, lose, or draw. I get here, right? Now, Jakob Poeltl, I don't know if he's going to play today. He might play today. So that's going to muck things up, right, for a few people. But it's going to look good for Joel Embiid. So give me his points. Not going to spread a lot on it, but, it is what it is. If you with Brandon Ingram in, and if you get RJ Barrett in, the 5.5 assists for IQ, I didn't bet it. I wanted to bet it, and I think he gets there. But I didn't bet it. Brandon Ingram, need to know the status of him. He hasn't played since the 7th. Excuse me. He hasn't played since the 7th. I would really like for him to play. This game would be so awesome if he played. Like, I really would like for him to play. RJ Barrett, the 1.5 threes is a yes if he's playing. I'll use that as a parlay piece. It's a yes for me. Scotty Barnes, I just haven't been betting on Scotty Barnes. But the rebounds are enticing, or the rebounds and assists. It's too many, man. I can't do it right now. I'm not. Murray Boyles, he rebounded the ball very well yesterday. 2 of his last 3 games, he got 15 rebounds. Damn, I got to keep an eye on this motherfucker. I don't know what I'm going to do here, though, but I'm going to keep an eye on his ass. Next game here, we know The Jaylen Brown news here. We know he's doubtful, whatever the case may be, and we know this. I know this. We know this. So right now, I mean, of course we get usage bumps for. Peyton Pritchard, right? Of course we get usage bumps for Peyton Pritchard and Derek White. Da 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 da. But the other guys, right? Let's see. Sam Hauser's question minus out. Okay, so Sam Hauser's questionable. Gonzalez. Let me slot in. Jordan Walsh real quick. I might have some type of interest in his rebounds. I might. Gonzalez is playing. I don't know. He won't have lines for him. I'm not gonna sit here and try to crack the code. We know who Peyton Pritchard is. We know who Derek White is. If you want to get to those guys, be my guest. I'm not gonna sit here and try to crack the code. I ain't gonna lie. And it's a lot of, I ain't gonna say weird things. It's a few things going on around here. 13 rebounds are better for Kata in 3 of his last 4 games. He does have Garza breathing down his back. And Garza has been rebounding the ball okay, and he's been sneaking and hitting that 3. So I don't mind that 1-3 for him. He's gonna have to hit it, but it is what it is. Doesn't take many threes. He ended up taking 4 this game versus San Antonio, but at the end of the day, he's found himself. He's carved himself out some minutes. Okay, so just keep an eye on that situation. Your Garzas, your Katas. I don't, whatever. It's whatever for me. Nimhart, the 3, right? The 1.5 3, I got that set to the side. He's been dropping dimes left and right. But I think I'll be a little bit focused on the 1.5 3, maybe the points and the 1.5 3. I'm going to like that for sure. Behind him, you get TJ McConnell, who's been dropping dimes, okay? Decent amount of passes coming off the bench, 47, 57, 45, 44. 5, 6, 8, 7, right? Assists, 5, 6, 7, 8 assists, right? So assists, don't know where it's going to come out at. Maybe 3.5, probably 4.5 max for McConnell. If you're looking at McConnell, Furphy, I haven't been going to none of these guys. I ain't even gonna lie. Naismith kind of looks interesting from the 3-point category, but that's what he's going to do. He's definitely going to take the 3. Probably 50% of his shots are going to come from beyond the arc, maybe sometimes more. So you could look at the 3 for him if you want. The 5.5 rebounds could be interesting, but I'm going to take a flyer on that. Pascal Siakam, sometimes he wants to be aggressive, sometimes he don't. 24.5 points, not out of the realm of possibilities, but I don't know if I'm getting there. Sometimes his numbers can be kind of spotty. That number is too efficient. At 24.5, too efficient. Huff, he can hit the 3. Sometimes they rotate these guys. I don't know how to trust these minutes. This game right here, this game gives me the feel. It feels like I can crack their ass on this game. That's just what I'm gonna say, right? This feels like one of these games I'm gonna be able to crack their ass, right? And how I'm thinking about it, let me refresh this page. Oh, shit. There we go. Right there. Damn. I should have took the damn. I had set it to the side, bro. I set it to the side. I might still be able to get a minute, get good play on him, though. But Terrence Mann, his points plus rebounds, I should have. I got it set to the side right there. I was looking at who's out. Damn, that's why Cam Thomas. Okay. Zaire. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anybody else? Let me refresh this shit. I'm going to tell you what I was looking at, right? I'm going to tell you what I was looking at. I was looking at Wolf. I was looking at that 1-3 for Wolf at minus 126, right? Then I was looking, yeah, he's hit back-to-back threes or the points. I could have went or the points, right? Because yeah, I was looking at his points for sure. 10 points for him is plus 229. Yeah, for sure. I was looking at that. I was looking at Terrence Mann, points plus rebounds. I was looking at that. I had that set to the side. And his fantasy score. Michael Porter Jr., I was skeptical about him even playing. I didn't even think Michael Porter Jr. was playing. I ain't even going to lie. But we knew, what's the name was going to be out, the guard. Cam Thomas was going to be out. It's a back-to-back. Clowney's out, right? No. So Zaire Williams out. So Clowney 2.5 threes is interesting at plus 150. And his points at 13.5. He's taking 13, 10, 11, 13, 17 points. This game here can make you or break you right here. And then you got Claxton. His points prop just went up. Rebounds just went down or up, down. But the double-double at plus 240 for him, or the rebounds, 10 rebounds plus 179. He had a double-double versus them back in December 12th with Anthony Davis in the lineup. We do know his assist prop can be in play. We do know he can go out there and really, really get busy. Like right here, 16, 12, and 8, almost triple-double. I think he got at least one triple-double on the season. And then if you really want to back it on up, right, then you're gonna get Day'Ron Sharp's he's got lines right now. He's going to be in play, bro. Straight up. Day'Ron Sharp's going to be in play. That 1.5 assists, them rebounds, and them points, right? So because no Anthony Davis, this Dallas team is getting ready to revert back to being ass in the paint. In the paint, right? They about to be terrible in the paint. Right? So this game here, I like this game. Now I know the Nets can limit things for people, but I still got some interest here. Now, when we're looking at the injury report here, we're looking at P.J. Washington doubtful, Brandon Williams doubtful, Anthony Davis out. Okay, so let me see. Ace Bailey, Nurkic in. Okay. Take these motherfucking headphones out. Did I hear somebody at the door? No, I guess. Whatever. Take these motherfuckers off, man. No, I'm going to leave them on. All right, so, okay. So, Nembhard. So, we got Nembhard. D'Angelo Russell. He played January 10th. Prior to that, he hadn't played since December 27th. January 10th, he played 18 minutes. Took 10 shots. Keep an eye out on him. Then we're looking at Clay. Now, Clay, without Anthony Davis. So you see his numbers right here, right? I was looking at this early. Now, without Anthony Davis, his attempts and things go up a little bit more. He's got to shoot a little bit more, right? Boom. Without Anthony Davis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games, he's over this 2.5 3-point mark, right? Double-digit shots in pretty much all of them. I mean, 9 shots here and 9 shots here. You can definitely call that double-digit attempts too. Fuck it, right? But just something to put on your mind. Okay? Christie, he's going to take a couple extra shots. His 3 will be in play. Versus Brooklyn, he had 15 with Anthony Davis and 4 threes with Anthony Davis. And then Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall, I'm really gonna like him. I have no choice but to really like Najee Marshall here. Okay. Without Anthony Davis, excuse me, numbers really don't, right? But that 15.5 is doable. If you can catch him on one of those games where he can give you 20. Small forwards have been putting up points versus Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So if you can find one of those games where he can give you a dub, you can get a dub at plus 240. The 1.5 threes for him is extremely enticing, right? For me right now, just given us, of his usage, his potential usage that he could have. But like I said, 220 over under. We can, temper our expectations on some things here in this game because the pace and how this game could be played, and that could really mess up my whole plans, right? Cooper Flag, rebounds and assists. I think that's a decent look there. Rebounds and assists versus Brooklyn. He had 13 rebounds and assists. His line is probably at around 13. It's at 12.5 rebounds and assists. I couldn't talk you off of that, right? If you're feeling frog, you think he's gonna get them points in there, then you go PRAs too, right? The points probably sitting at 22.5. Here's a play. He's supposed to hit this, but when you go without Anthony Davis here, it just seems like he doesn't get the. What's up? What's up, Styles? What's going on? Without Anthony Davis, it just, I don't know. It's. I guess I could just say it's Cooper Flag, right? Because he's doing a little bit of this. I don't know where he's at with his situation. I mean, and then you got Gafford, right? 10.5 points, 7.5 rebounds. Hadn't seen this team this season. He's at that 25-minute mark. Behind him, you'll get Dwight Powell. Played 1 minute versus the Bulls. Prior to that, he hadn't played in forever. Prior to that, him and D'Angelo Russell, they hadn't played since the 29th, 27th. Then on January 10th, he ended up playing 1 minute that game. This is finna be crazy. Let me see some shit here. Anthony Davis. He finna end up playing some minutes. Yeah. We don't have lines on him, so, I guess. I know we can pencil Daniel Gafford in for about 15 at least. 25 at least. But maybe he might get 27, 28, right? So that could definitely put him in line for something. Daniel Gafford does get blocks and things of that nature, right? So, that's something that you could look at. But this game here, this game is going to be, I think it's going to be a moneymaker, right? It's going to have to be a moneymaker. Michael Porter Jr., despite the threes, despite the points, the rebounds. The rebounds for him might be in play. He might sneak out there and get some rebounds, today. Coming off 2 games where he only had 5 rebounds. He does have double-double upside. Plus 320 for a double-double. Do I like this pace? No, I don't like this pace. All the usage in the world is going to be there for him. So, like I said, some of the other plays you can look at. Terrence Mann, fantasy score, points plus rebounds, okay? You could also look at, who else I'm looking at? I'm looking at Wolf. The 6.5 points, the 1-3, or the 2 threes. 2 threes at plus 285. He's over there in back-to-back games. The 4.5 rebounds for him is a plus 120. Man. Last time he played Dallas, he had 17, and he went 3 for 3 for 3 with 7 boards. Let me see who played that game. Terrence Mann, Drake Powell, Claxton, and Sharp was in there. Noah Clowney. Michael Porter Jr. played too. Okay. Yeah, this game here, this game here gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But you have to get to those lines now. The lines probably already wore the fuck out now. Lines probably already wore out, right? I mean, it is what it is. Los Angeles and Sacramento, right? I'm sure they're still out for this one. It should be. Now, we should get Rudy Hachimura back. Luka is Luka. So what do you want me to say, right? Luka is Luka. Smart. I mean, you could look at the 1.5 3. Rui, you could look at the 1.5 3. Now, if you want to jump on that 1.5 3 at plus 185 on Hard Rock, you can, right? I mean, he's been out since the 28th, but it's 2 threes. Either you're going to hit the motherfuckers or you're not. He might. You know what I'm saying? He might. But sometimes you want to be early to the party. Either if you take one for a parlay piece or his raw points, I mean, it is what it is. LeBron James, I'm having a hard time figuring out where I want to attack his props out at. 3 straight games with 8 assists or better. It could be. I could probably alter some shit. I don't know. Rebounds and assists at probably sitting at 13 and a half. Let's see. 13 and a half for his rebounds and assists. He's over in 4 straight. I don't know how I want to attack these boys. Straight up, I ain't gonna lie. LeBron, but just know his numbers are in play. I just don't have the benefit of the doubt right now. From a matchup standpoint, I like Aiden's matchup here. It's a few ways you could go. You could go double-double at plus 197. Or you could go 10 rebounds at plus 157. Points plus rebounds, the 14.5 points is up there. But he should be able to get there. But the last time these two teams played, he had a double-double, 11 and 11. Me personally, I think I would look at his rebounds first at the 9.5. You could get a 9.5 at a plus 157. If I'm and just go rebound, sir. If they don't give you the reach, 157 is not too far off of a plus 197 double-double, right? Just try to make the right play. If I'm thinking double-double, then I know he got to get 10 rebounds to get the double-double. I know that. So maybe I'll look at the 8.5 rebounds, right? The 9.5, the 7.5 is a parlay piece, whatever. Can he go out there and sell? Yes, he can go out there and sell. On the back end, they'll have what's his name? Maxime, Reynard, whatever case may be, young boy. I think he should be able to get there. And then vice versa, Reynard, he should be able to, do something too. So, Ayton, I'm gonna put his rebounds to the side, right? I'm gonna end up playing the 10. I don't like to play nines though. 8.5. I'm just go. I might play the 8.5 and the 9.5. How about that, man? Split up my wager, go 8.5 and 9.5, and just go like that. Whatever you want to do for Russell Westbrook, I mean, it is what it is, right? You can look at his PRAs, whatever. Since he didn't take many more shots since Schroeder has been out. Now Malik Monk, that game Schroeder was out, Malik Monk played 26 minutes. Okay, 6 for 12, 1.5 threes for him as a parlay piece. But the shit can be scarce. He can get this 26 minutes. He can get this 9 minutes. Oh, he could give your ass a gap from January 1st to the 9th where he didn't even play. He had to be in serious trades talks. So it's scarce going that route. Zach LaVine, not fucking with him. Devin Carter, I'm not fucking with you either. And I can't fuck with Precious Achiuwa right now. But Raynard, shout out to him. I like what he's doing. He's over his rebound prop in 7 of 10 games there, including a double-double versus this very team, the Lakers. He played 34 minutes, 16 points, 10 rebounds. So it can happen for him, right? It can happen for him. I ain't going to lie. I like Aiden to rebound more? But, hey, if you want to go that route, you can go that route, okay? For value, we got Dylan Cardwell coming off the bench, right? This kid, I think he's undrafted or whatever case may be. He's got a 5.5 rebound line on underdog. I don't think it's nowhere else right now. But he's been crushing this fucking line, right? Backing up. I think he's doing some backup center. But he's crushing this line, right? 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 11, right? He's been getting busy. So, but the last 3 games here, 9, 8, and 11 versus Dallas, 9 rebounds. And guess what? 10 minutes. I told you. Dallas, they can be soft down there. And without Anthony Davis, they're getting softer. So, Golden State Warriors, he had 8 boards there in 21 minutes. 18 minutes versus Houston had 9 and 11, right? We don't have, only underdog have lines out for him right now. So I might have to scoot over there to underdog and see what I can see. But I don't know, Even versus that Lakers team, he did have 7 rebounds and 7 points. So I don't know, right? So it's a few different options we could take a look at there. And then last but not least, we got this Charlotte and the Clippers game, right? So first of all, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I've been eating good. It went straight to them. Even the site know where I was going, right? John Collins, plus 140 for the 1.5 threes. Like, keep it going, bro. Keep it going. 1.5. I ain't been laddering him or nothing, right? And he's been 4 of his last 5 games, he's hit 3 threes, right? So, and then versus Detroit, he just hit 5 of them motherfuckers. So 3 threes for him is plus 440. He's just been a wagon for me, man. I can't thank him enough right now. And, I can't thank him enough. And his points prop, smashing it, right? So, I can't even talk you off of it. Plus money for his 1.5 threes. He's over in 9 of 10. Let's get it, right? Me personally, I've been playing it. So, I'm up on that prop. I don't know what's been going on with Zubac. 6 rebounds here, 6 rebounds there. I have to go check his fouls or anything like that, but you'll get his rebounds at 10.5 right now. On price, that's Profit X. If you like it, be my guest. You'll get a double-double for him at minus 120. What is this regular 10 rebound line? Minus 165. So the double-double, the double-double minus 120. Or you want to go up one more rebound, you just take his regular 10.5. You'll get the 10.5 at plus money. Kawhi Leonard's taking 7 threes and 7 threes or more in 9 straight games. 7 threes or more in 9 straight games. His 3-point line is at 2.5. Chris Dunn, he's like a fantasy score candidate for me. with the steals and blocks steals upside, coming off a game where he had 4 steals. He's a fantasy score candidate for me. I'm probably going to take a rain check on his threes, even though I don't mind the spot for his threes. Plus 180 is decent, man. You catch him, you parlay him and Collins up for 2 threes, boy. You got and they smack. You got a nice little parlay there. And James Harden. Last time these two teams played, there was no Kawhi Leonard, and he got his ass a double nickel, 10 for 16 for 3. Other than that, it's been a minute since I've been betting on Anthony Davis. I mean, what's this boy name? James Harden. Musa Diabate, you getting value on his rebounds prop right now with Kalkbrenner coming back. I also think that Williams is back too. I think that's another thing. I think Williams is back too. Let me see. Yeah, Williams is not on the injury report, so that's another thing you got to look at, right? The 1.5 3 is a parlay piece for Miles Bridges. It's a yes. It'll parlay piece. It'll be a yes for me. The 3.5 assists has been okay for him, especially because LaMelo Ball, he's been getting tricked out his minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that's been Bridges been dropping dimes in that situation. Brandon Miller, he's going to take the 3. He's going to take the 3. If you want to get that to him, I'm fine with it. Parlay piece, 2.5 minus 160. That's a parlay piece. Khan, 3.5 for him. I mean, if you want to get there, I mean, it is what it is. Same thing with LaMelo. Not my favorite game, 223 over under. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. John Collins, of course, I'm going back to the well on him. I did ask Jackson. I told him, give me their plays today. They gave me Nurkic over 3.5 assists. I like his rebounds. You could look at his rebounds and assists, whatever the case may be. But he's been consistently dropping these dimes. He's over in 9 straight games. They gave you Porter Jr. The usage is going to be there. So the points and assists or his PRAs, whatever the case may be, if you think he's going to get to his assists, probably go rebounds and assists or whatever. But they like the points plus assists. He's over in 9 of 10. VJ Edgecombe, 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't think I'll be going there. I'll take the 1.5 3 for VJ, but whatever you want to do is whatever you want to do. He's over this line in 8 of his last 10 games. Brandon Miller, 18.5 points, hit rate for him, over in 8 of 10. So, I mean, I probably won't be going there, but it is what it is, right? And then, like I told you guys, the free parlay generator, right? The free parlay generator. So, going over here, we'll go to the free parlay generator right here. All you have to do is set yourself up an account. Use my link. I'll get a kickback just in case you want to, purchase a package. You get 25% off. But the free parlay generator, bro, just come on over here, click it. Boom. Building a high-value 4-leg parlay requires finding a perfect balance between probability and payout. I have analyzed the latest statistical trends and defensive matchups for today's NBA slate to construct a parlay that maximizes your edge while staying within your plus 500 odds limit. I don't know who told them that, plus 500, but we'll see what's going to happen. Dajuan Sharp, over 1.5 assists. I can see it, right? He's over in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 of 10. I can see that, right? Sandro, I don't know if I would even go with this play. I don't know because I got to see if I got to see the injury report. I thought I heard Jakob Poeltl would be coming back. That would be 3 bigs. So I would have to see. Michael Porter Jr., 28.5 points and assists. They like that. They really like that. Okay? They really like that. And rightfully so. I don't mind it. James Harden, I wouldn't put that on there. Don't put that on there. So, for the sake, I could generate another one, So that was one. I could generate another one. Let's go back and generate another one. See if it gives us a multi sport one. Bang. High probability 3-leg player prop parlay. I have analyzed the statistical trends. Bang, whatever. We're staying within your 250 max. I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about the odds, but whatever. Under 0.5 goals, right? That's a minus 320, whatever. Luka over 29.5 points. Okay. Seth Jarvis over 2.5 shots on goal, right? Hit rate chart here. That's a minus 115. So regardless what you do with these plays, there are some plays, okay? So take what you like, leave what you don't. You feel me? Take what you like, leave what you don't. Let's slide over here real quick, right? Let's slide over here real quick. Let me see something. How about Aiton? Fuck it, we'll go 9.5 boards. Damn, them 5 boards look interesting for Peyton Pritchard. He's over in 4 and 5 of. He's right there. How about what else I got here? Doink. Cooper Flag, Danny Wolf. I didn't set all the plays to the side. I didn't. Oh, Claxton. What about that? How about They steady throwing that. Okay, let's go to Porter, right? Porter Jr. They gave me that. We'll use one of their plays. Their points plus assists, they gave me that shit twice. Ooh, they got it at 30.5 here. Other places is 28.5. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't mind him. I still think he can get there. What about his rebounds and assists? 11.5 rebounds and assists. As a demon. Okay. Well, how about man? How about man? Terrence Mann. 5.5 points, 4.5. They bullshitting. Rebounds and assists. Points and assists, points plus rebounds. Where's this points plus rebounds? They ain't giving me no lines. Regular lines. What's his fancy score? They on some bullshit. John Collins. 6 rebounds. 1.5 threes is a demon. Give it here. Okay. DeAndre Ayton, Cooper Flag, rebounds and assists. Bridges, 1.5 threes. Claxton. Let's go to Claxton. How about that? Claxton or Sharp? Claxton. 12.5 points. PRA. Rebounds and assists, PRA points. 8.5 rebounds. Okay, hold up. Let me see if they got Wolf. 1.5 threes. That's in play. Sharp, they run. Sharp. 1.5 assists. Half a 3, 6.5 boards. Regular points line. They still fucking with their numbers. That's what it is. This is a 2-leg right here. Manuel quickly. Joel Embiid. Nurkic. Joel Embiid. Coming off an L. A rest and an L. Let's go Joel Embiid. And, prospects. Joel Embiid. 25.5 points. Or we could take them up a little bit too. 29.5, 25.5 points. That's a 3-leg. That's a 3-leg, right? I got an odd $6 up there. That would be a power play, right? Odd $6 up there. Boom. That'll give us like 48. Okay, that's fine. Just a little odd little 3-leg, just to spice things up for right now with some of the plays that we liked. So it is what it is, man. Take what you like, leave what you don't. I'll put out a 6 pick shortly. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna roll out just like that, man. All right. Peace. Make sure you follow me on Tails. I'll drop something soon. All right. Peace out.